What's going on, people? How's it going? So it's been a little while since I did a stream. I don't know why I took so long to jump back into it, but for anybody who's here and they're just catching the replay, skip ahead. I'll be answering questions. And yeah, so this would be no contact stream number 3. Just doing a little bit of no contact support. And helping out people who are having issues with it. So it's a little bit late too. It's like 1, almost 2 in the morning. So hopefully I'm catching people at a decent time. Some people show up. But yeah. So for the 6 people in here at 1 minute in, how's everybody doing? What's up, Ali? Loloy. I'll answer your question in a bit. It's good. It's good, Ali. It's good. Just doing a live stream. It's been a little while since I did a live stream, so it's been like almost a week. But yeah. Y'all been wondering if I should book a flight right now or not. Book a flight to where? Where do you want to go? Yeah, and YouTube has been strange with the with when they are notifying people about me going live. So it's very strange. Like sometimes people get the notification like 30 minutes later. Sometimes they get it like, an hour later. Sometimes they get 5 minutes later. So I don't know why. I don't know what's going on. So yeah, I'm just going to wait a little while just so, because your question, Loloy, or however you pronounce your name, could pertain to other people that are going to watch this. So the more people that I let roll in after all the notifications hit them, the better it is. And maybe your question will be answered for other people as well. So I'll wait for them to come in and hang out. Been a while. You rock. Thanks, man. Thanks for coming through. 2 months. Nice. I like it. You're not of the soft snowflake variety. A lot of people can't handle it. Good to see you. What's up, Crypto? How you doing, bro? Oh, no, I feel like okay. What's up, Jason? So, Mr. Lin and Loloy, I'll answer your question soon. What's up, Jason? What's new with you, dude? How did your first 24-hour fast go? It's hard, isn't it? It's hard shit. I watched Kill Bill last night, by the way. Not a problem at all. Oh, nice, man. You found it easy? Are you doing more? It's a good way to get yourself to it's like if you have an eating window of like just an hour or 2, you'll lose weight like crazy. Seriously. Like it's not you let your insulin come down, and your insulin, like, you cannot burn fat if insulin's coursing through your blood. You need to be really, really low for your body to do that. And how do you do that? Boom. What's up, Gabriel? How you doing, bro? So yeah, crypto, it's just water, just drinking water. Or if you do it dry, it's even better. Because if you do it dry and you go into your next day completely dry, no water, your body's actually going to suck up water from your fat cells, because your fat is like, I think it's like half water, half actual fat, right? and toxins. It's full of toxins and shit. That's why you feel like shit when you lose weight. So your body will actually use up more body fat as you fast dry because it's trying to make up your water supply through your fat. So you'll actually burn way more weight, but sorry, way more fat. Now we're getting some more people in here. I'm guessing people are getting my notification soon, right? Yeah. So crypto, if you have like something important coming up that you need to lose a lot of weight for, and you know that you won't break it because you need to look good, you could do go on Snake Diet's page and check out death fasting. It sounds crazy, but the idea is every single day you want to go into your next fast with barely any water. You want to get your salts in, your sodium and potassium in. Next day you go in like pretty much with no water. I hope I'm telling this completely right. And then you'll be losing fat like crazy. And that's how you can lose 100 pounds in a month for those really, really fat people out there. So go check it out. The video's out there. I might be butchering the entire thing, but let me answer these questions now. Loloy says, my ex-girlfriend broke up with me one day after the breakup. She has a new boyfriend. I'm on 2 months of no contact. Excuse me. Well, if she's got a new dude, bro, like, move on, man. Why? Like, for one, this is nuts. Yeah, it's crazy. You can see all the stuff that that has been out there, and you've been told about losing weight has been a bunch of bullshit, man. It's all been a bunch of trash. This guy's making people lose weight by literally just tweaking fasting in every single way possible. And people are getting results. They're losing their if anybody here has eczema or psoriasis, if anybody has any like really bad skin issues or stomach issues, like he's curing people. He's helping with that. I shouldn't say curing. A lot of people out there with power don't like that word. She has broken up with me or said the words, but she hasn't talked to me. I feel like if I don't talk to her or take action, she will feel bad and too shy to talk to me. It's almost been a month now. What? I don't know. I feel like if I keep this up, she's going to be like, I left him and he probably doesn't like me anymore. This sounds like a game. If a woman does that to you, just be like, what are you doing? Because she's not reciprocating anything towards you. A relationship isn't one way. It takes two people. So if she's sitting here going, oh my God, like you haven't been talking to me in a week or two, or like, and she's acting all shy and weird, like the fuck? Is it a new relationship? That's a good question. That's a good thing to tell me about. Yeah, Gabriel, I had a lot of crap going on. I just didn't make streaming and making videos a priority. I really didn't. And I had a bunch of other shit that I was doing. I had a wedding. I had some other personal matters I had to deal with. So I didn't make this a priority, but I'm back in the full swing. 24-hour fast. Is that just drinking? Oh, I just read that. It's midnight right here and I'm sipping on a Corona. Nice. Hey man, it doesn't matter. Like, look, as long as you're not drinking beer all fucking day and you're like 500 pounds. Heading to the gym. Crypto, if you do it, you're going to want to ease into it. You're going to want to know your information. You're going to want to know how it's going to feel, right? I would give it like a week of just like looking into information, then do it. That's what I would do. I saw my girlfriend yesterday. We kissed. We decided to make the process slow. Dude, yeah, that's awesome. Can you do a shout out to Nolan and Salim? I don't even know who that is. Why would I give a shout out to somebody I don't know? This is nuts. Throw your wallet into the fridge and put a lock on it and lose the key, right? Yeah, you see, that's actually a really good idea, because if you want to lose any kind of addictions in your life, you have to make it really, really fucking hard to be able to go get whatever it is. So for example, if you if you have a video game addiction or if you have like an addiction to something that you know isn't good for you. Like, for example, Alex Becker, he's a YouTuber and he had a problem playing video games or something like that. So he threw his PS4 into his pool. He's like, now it's going to cost me $400 to go get a new PS4, and then I have to go buy it and hook it up, blah, 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 blah. So, my girlfriend dumped me about 2.5 months ago, and I was in no contact for 1 month. She contacted me to see me, and she gave some stupid stuff back, which she didn't need to. Okay, we met and had fun, like how we used to, but never talk about getting back together. That fun part is all you're supposed to ever focus on when you're interacting with a woman, guys. Focus on having a good time. That's all the relationship really is. That's why people spend time with you, because you're not drama and you're not too serious. I broke no contact and he punished me. Okay. No, she ghosted me and hasn't talked to me and had her friends tell me. But when I asked her in person, she says, isn't it obvious? Okay, sometimes girls don't want to come forward and say they're not interested in you anymore. Okay, because they're scared. Women have pussies, right? Well, how do you think they're going to act? They don't act like men do. And men don't even act like that anymore. Men act like a bunch of girls too. See what they're afraid of, right? They're afraid of you freaking out and hurting them and acting in a way that is crazy. Even if you don't ever have that show come out of you. Though they're just afraid of that. So if you see somebody backing off and are acting like that, go find another person, man. She's not interested in you anymore. But since I haven't talked to her or tried to, okay, dude, just move on. She doesn't care. Ex broke up with me, then blocked me on everything. Will I ever hear from her? How am I supposed to tell you that? I don't know. When somebody blocks you completely, your chances are a lot lower. She's cutting off every single piece of communication she has to you. But if you act right, if you act strong, then you have a better chance of getting her back. Because here's the thing, most guys don't know the information that is here, Corey Wayne's channel, right? You start learning all this stuff, you start reading all the books that are on my website, you start doing all that stuff, you're going to be miles ahead of other men. And when you are, she's going to start fucking around with other dudes, right? And she's going to be like, that guy doesn't understand how attraction works. It just takes time to figure that out. I bought my EDC ticket Friday and they sold out 5 hours later. Damn. Should you ever ask a girl out after being rejected before by the same girl? No. Like, so if you ask a girl out once, right, and she says no, but I would like to reschedule, that's different. But if she says no, I wouldn't even bother. Right? Don't even bother, dude. Just move on to the next girl. The girl doesn't like, if a girl likes you, she'll make herself available to you if she likes what she sees. Right? Yeah, after a while, they start to think about coming back. Yeah, if you act strong enough and the fading effect bias kicks in and all that other shit. Isaac, how you doing, bro? Yo, dude, long time. Hope you're doing good. To the dude who just said he's blocked, been 1.5 years for me and heard nothing. Her loss. Move on. Yeah, Isaac and I spoke a long time ago about what to do. Now he after a while he realized that it's just because when you start spending your time waiting for a girl, because everyone does it, when you're waiting for somebody, like you're actively mentally doing it. You're like telling yourself, yeah, I'm moving on, but secretly you're like, yeah, I really wanted to come back. When you start moving on, you're like, that was such a waste of time. Because you could be doing something else that's much more productive. She blocked me on everything as well. Well, guys, that's your sign. If you're blocked on everything, do you think any girl that I have ever been interested in has ever blocked me? No, because they want to make themselves available to you. Well, what's one way to stop you from being able to talk to them? Blocking you. Okay? Chicks who like you do not block you. It's just a fact. You guys are just having trouble. You guys are having trouble accepting reality. I made a video about that. The reality is when a girl doesn't like you, it hurts, right? She came back and then disappeared when I replied to her. Doesn't mean anything. Keep moving forward. If y'all have more positives than bad in your relationship, they'll revisit the idea of coming back. Don't wait on them. Yeah. Even if she smiled from ear to ear and said no, I'm thinking test or am I wrong? Just learning and giggling and shit. No, like she might have a boyfriend or a husband. Maybe you just made her feel good in that moment. It's not enough. It's not enough for her to say yes. Don't look into it too much. Move on to another girl. Don't get one-itis over some hot girl. Guys get really caught up in looks too much. Really. They're like, oh my God, that girl's hot. I have to have her. It's like, God, fuck, man. Just keep moving forward, dude. She just thinks of the bad and hasn't given me the chance to clear it up. Yeah, that's because women don't want to go out with guys who are trying to fix things, right? Women don't care about that. Girls want to go out with guys who already know, who have it handled. Okay? There's a good phrase that was on Rich Cooper's Twitter and on his YouTube, I believe, which was women don't care about your progress. They wait at the finish line and fuck the winners. That's the most truthful thing I've ever heard in my life. There's 2% of girls out there that will support you and be there for you through your growth, and they'll stay with you. But 98% of them are just not going to, and that's most of who you guys are dating. She had a booty too, so don't get caught up in her looks, man. You are easily fooled by women's beauty. Okay, don't be fooled by it. I bet you, like, man, if you got down to it, she could be fucking crazy. Who knows? My wife left 8 months ago. No contact, didn't work to get her back. I sent her a message. Proceed with the divorce. She agrees, so screw her. I'm moving on. Ricardo, yeah, like if you get to the point where like you've tried no contact and you've tried to pretty much do every tactic possible, your relationship when you guys were together, she might have been done with you far before, like far before you guys actually ended it. So also, who the fuck wants to be with somebody whose default is to block you unless they're genuinely abusive? Yeah. In my opinion, that is her way of qualifying herself out of my life. Yeah. I'm just afraid that she's going to put me into the friend zone or backup option. I asked her to go out again, but she's acting flaky. Should I go no contact, wait for her to come to me? The reason, dude, you started off by saying I'm just afraid. That fear that you have is where it's actually going to be detrimental to your growth. If a man is afraid of something, that woman's going to easily sense that. Dude, you're afraid to lose her, which is exactly why you're in the position that you're in right now. So what should you do? You should go no contact and never speak to her again. Hey, bro, how you doing? I'm doing good, bro. How are you? And I've leaned... and I've learned that at the finish line. Okay. Nolan says, I'm Salim. My cousin Nolan asked you for a shout out. I was in the kitchen eating, heard you say my name. Very cool. Caught my attention. My cousin's been listening to your live chat. Okay. Make yourselves the prize. Yeah. I mean, like, think about it. If look at this. I'm just afraid she's going to put me into the friend zone. I know I'm picking on you, dude, but fear is exactly what is going to hold you back. Like, you can't be afraid of things. If you're afraid a woman's gonna put you in the friend zone, she's going to. Okay. That fear is exactly what's going to come into your life. That's exactly what's going to happen to you if you keep on feeling afraid of something. Okay. Get out of your comfort zone and just fucking stop talking to her. Just cut it off. You know what'll really work? Okay. Remove her from every single social media that you have and delete her phone number from your phone. And if she really likes you, she'll find a way to contact you. I don't know if I should wait more. No, you don't wait for a woman, dude. You don't wait for women. I need to make that a whole video, don't I? Let me write it down. Okay. Rare stream. Yeah, I took a week off almost. Okay. Okay, Salam, I see you. On her IG, it says, I wish you could see. Oh my God, stop paying attention to her social media, bro. I don't know how many times I have to say it. Okay. I've said it on pretty much every live stream I've ever had, and I've made videos about this. But if you see something on her Instagram, her Snapchat, her Facebook, whatever, don't pay attention to it. How is she interacting with you? Okay. It's been 3 months and my ex hasn't reached out. Keep moving forward, man. I want to go no contact, but she says she needs me in her life. Well, what do you want? Is he the illest? The way to keep yourself from getting friend zoned, walk and never look back. Exactly. Under any circumstance, should you ever contact an ex after being dumped? No. Ricardo, Kyle, watch your videos every day. Thank you for the support and give us the knowledge of acting like a real man. Keep up the great work and watch your video. Well, appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you, man. I thought no contact was no. Everyone confuses what no contact is for. You think it's for them. It's for you. No contact is for you to break your connection and your addiction to her. That's what no contact is for. You're using it to try to get her back. What happens is you use no contact to break your addiction to the relationship and to her, and to use this time to focus on yourself and the bad habits that you had. If you were perfect in terms of masculinity and going after it and being a man, and it resonated with her, she'd still be with you. You wouldn't be dumped. So that's what no contact is for. No contact is not, it's not supposed to be for that. It's supposed to be for you. And on top of that, when you move forward, you're going to have a moment when you're going to start questioning, is this really worth it? And then when she does start showing back up in your life, that's when you're going to say, oh, okay, this girl put me through so much pain. Is this really worth it? Right? No contact is going to get them to think about you in a more positive way. Again, called the fading effect bias. But ultimately, it's for you. If somebody really thinks at some point that you're not man enough to be in their life, you should, let them keep thinking that and go find a girl who really, really likes you. There's no scarcity of girls out there. There is not. There's millions of them that you guys can possibly date. Relationships are like what DLCs are to video games. You don't need them to enjoy the game. You want them for the experience. Exactly. Think of it this way, guys. You're all hung up on women. Probably none of us would care if we met. Yeah, there's nothing that special about them. Go date other women and stop caring. Yeah, like it's really hard to do it in the moment when you're feeling all those feelings. However, there's nothing special, super special about the girls that you guys are going out with. It's your attachment to them that makes you think that. Right? Any thoughts on why an ex would continue to be cold? Because they're not interested in you. She's not attracted to you. When a woman's not attracted to you, I always hear guys say this shit, and it's a video that's coming up soon. I miss the old her. That's what I hear. And I almost laugh. It's like, I miss the old her. No, that girl was always there. She just chose not to show it to you because she was attracted to you. When chicks are attracted to you, you'll know, right? What's your opinion on narcissists? Stay the fuck away from them. That's my opinion. And another opinion that I have is everyone thinks their ex is a narcissist. Every fucking one of them. You know how many emails I get that says my narc ex? It's hilarious. They start hey, from the Bay Area. Awesome, cool. I'm from Canada. Nowhere near that. It's like 3,000, 4,000 miles away from me or some shit like that. But yeah, everyone thinks their ex is a narcissist. Even if they are, you shouldn't date them. They're not healthy people to be with. Especially like they're only narcissistic people usually just care about themselves. They're self-centered. So how could you ever get a reciprocating relationship from somebody like that? But yeah, I get that shit all the time. Honestly, it's probably a lot more rare than people think. But what if your ex does you wrong and plays the victim? To walk away. What if your ex does you wrong? Your ex being the main point here, does you wrong and plays the victim. Walk away, dude. Walk away, man. If she plays the victim and you are here asking me about it and you're like confused, like legitimately confused, you're letting it happen. You're letting her get into your head. I came here 5 months ago to get my ex back and I'm jacked and happy to be single. You're the man, bro. Fasting too. I know you are. I want to get back together with her, but she's hesitant because she admits that she's not healed yet and doesn't want to drag me into the mess after making progress. You know what that sounds like to me? 2% of that could be completely factual and truthful. The rest of that sounds like a bunch of bullshit. She's just not attracted to you right now. And sometimes people just don't want to get back into relationships with they still think of you as too negative. Like whatever you guys went through, it was just so negative for her that she's just like, nah. What if you had like a really bad experience on the same highway over, and I know this is extreme, on the same highway over and over and over again? Do you really want to drive there? No, you'd avoid it. That's what people do. People only want to have positive experiences. Just view stories, but don't contact me. I just want to punch her. Keep busy. Don't focus on her and stop focusing on being so needy. It ain't attractive, homie. Yeah. Oh, did I miss something here? Oh, shit. Okay, cool. Hacky says girlfriend is currently on. What the fuck is that? Kontiki? I don't know what that means. Has been a pretty uncomfortable week. Still for 2 more weeks. How do I feel? How do I not feel uncomfortable and needy? Okay, so before I start reading more shit. So any man who knows that he's needy, you just don't have enough going on in your life. You value and focus on relationships and how good they make you feel too much. And any guy who's a high performance person truly understands what that means. So There are people out there that get shit done, but they're like, but the feeling that they get from being with somebody is more feels much better. Because truthfully, if you're needy and you're you know, you go to your job and you do your monotonous life and you're still needy, you have a fear. You have a true fear. Your fear of probably being abandoned, right? You might have a fear of loss, a fear of the unknown. The greatest fear of human beings is the unknown, right? So your fears are just taking over, truthfully. You need to be more comfortable with getting uncomfortable. What if you got your girlfriend pregnant and you only see each other at doctor's appointments? Does she doesn't want to be with you anymore, General? CKY, are women who are attention getters narcs? Not always. Not always, right? Some people are just addicted to attention, right? Not always, though. You know, not everyone falls under a general thing like that. That's like saying, are all white people under 6 foot tall? No, right? See, try not to think of generalized things like that. Because, yeah, there are definitely some people who are narcissistic that are Instagram models, right? And they try to have relationships and they just know they shouldn't because they just can't stop thinking about themselves. I made a mistake when she reached out and replied. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I hope that makes sense. Just try not to have like general statements in your head like that. Of course not. It's when people value attention and likes and stuff more than other things in their life, right? Like if you need to get, so here's an example. To get any kind of money in life, you have to have people's attention, right? Samsung, Apple, any of the gigantic companies, what do? They have ads, they have word of mouth, they have email lists to get your attention. When people have your attention, that's how you buy shit, right? If a girl has to get attention to make money, then that's another way of looking at it, right? She's obviously not a narcissist. So think about it. Just think about the situation. I really think a healthy dose of working on oneself is what a lot of you guys should be focusing on. That never ends, Isaac. It never ends, right? A lot of guys put that to the side when they start dating a girl because they're like, I've got the girl. Everything's going to be great. Get to that point where I understand your value so much. How is your music stuff going, by the way? Yep, I've been chilling, but at the same time, I got to be there for my baby. Well, yeah, but you got to do it the right way. This girl doesn't want to be with you, right? But she wants to have the baby. So you're going to have to do it through the courts or do it the right way, right? Get some sort of legal, actionable thing that you can follow. Because I can't tell you what's going to make this girl want you because I have no idea what your situation is. Ant says, bro, because of you, I lost 40 kilograms in 5 months and have insane lifts. I get attention from randoms, get laid, and didn't feel the need to talk to my ex at all when she reached out. So thank you. You're welcome, man. But pat yourself on the back, man. I only showed you the door. I'm like Morpheus, man. I only showed you the door. You walked through it. Except I ain't black. The white Morpheus, I guess. I'm not needy or anything. I'm used to having girls come and go, but I'm on my purpose. Good. You don't sound like a needy guy, to be honest. From what you wrote. I don't know you, but from what you wrote so far, you don't sound needy. It's basically a 3-week holiday. Piss up and bunch with others. Thanks for the reply. Oh, I got you. Okay. Just like kind of like a cruise or some shit, sounds like. I feel like the no contact has made me think about it and feel bad and ready to fix it and just move on. I don't care to get her back or not. I just want to do the right thing and just move on. Sounds like you have a lot of social conditioning still. You need to read a couple of books just to get your, what's the word I'm looking for? Operating system updated. Why do girls go back to the exes that treated them the worst? Because they're the most masculine. So here's the thing. I get that question a lot, Factor, and let me try to explain it to you guys. Every guy asks me, or every guy posts on Instagram, why do girls push away fucking nice guys and fucking fuck bad boys? Because doesn't that show you that nice guy behavior literally turns them off so much more than being potentially beaten up, than, you know, being thrown to the side? So you got to find a good balance, right? And all you got to do is just not let your woman walk on you. That's it. That's all you got to do. It's really fucking easy. You don't have to beat her up to show her that you're a bad boy. Okay. You don't got to do that. All you got to do is put all of your other shit first. Your career and your mission is first, right? Mission and career first. Social circle and friends, health, body, all that is number 2. Number 3 is your woman. Possibly number 4. Okay. They tell you all day long that they want to be number 1. They'll tell you that, but it's not the way that they want it to be. So it's not necessarily being that treated them the worst. They just acted more masculine. That shit turns women on because there's more about that guy that she finds attractive than a nice guy. And no woman wants to be with a guy that she can walk all over. That's just the way that it is. It's that simple. Does that mean I should try to contact her? No, Lynn, not at any circumstance should you contact this woman. So stop asking. You got to move on. If you want more out of your life, right, and you want to be a better man, then ask different questions. So this woman, I already told you, is not attracted to you, doesn't want anything to do with you. Move on. Nothing else is going to help you. Okay. So now, if you want to make that next step, then contact me. And what I mean by that is get money. Saw my ex 4th of July. We had a great time, but towards the end of the night, I tried to bust a move, but she pulled away. Told her not to contact me anymore unless she wants something serious with me. It's been almost 3 months and no contact. I miss her, but at this point, all I can do is move on, Luna. For real. 3 months of you hurting over this woman, right? You could have started a business. I don't want to be a bad guy. You're too nice, bro. I already can fucking tell. She's not attracted to you because you're too fucking nice. How many times have you been told that in your life? She might reach out. If she reaches out, set a date. If not, leave her alone. Kyle, in one of your videos, you mentioned you wanted to offer merchandise like t-shirts, caps, create a logo for your channel. I'm a graphic designer. It'd be awesome to help. Cool. Ricardo. Yeah, fuck. Yeah, send me an email, actually, because I am interested in doing that. I haven't got around to it. Ricardo, but send me an email, masculineenergy27@gmail.com. And in the subject line, please just say graphic design by Ricardo. Say that, because I get emails up the ass. Okay. So just say that. But yes, I'm definitely interested. I will take you up on that. I'm not trying to deal with her family. She does want to be with me 100%. But she only sees you at doctor's appointment? I'm confused. How would I approach my situation? Oh, Gabe says, regardless of whatever you apologize for isn't going to make her attracted to you. Walk away. And yeah, he's trying so hard not to be the bad guy. You know, he doesn't want her to see him in a bad light. But what are women attracted to? Women are not attracted to guys who aren't, right, like risky, right? Girls want to date guys who take risks, who do things that are extraordinary. Okay. How would I approach my situation if I'm improved and healed, but she isn't? I still care about her. Takes 2 to tango. You're at what's called an impasse. Like, you want to move on, but she doesn't. Sorry, you want to move forward together, but she does not. So what do? You can't make somebody be with you. In the words of Lil Wayne, real G's move in silence like lasagna. Very true. Lil Wayne is a gangster when it comes to that shit. Like, somebody asked him, in an interview. I love Lil Wayne, by the way, but I don't listen to his music that much, but I like him because he's a lot smarter than everybody else gives him credit for. But he said some interviewer was like, you work really, really hard. He's like, yeah. He's like, I'm in the studio working, smoking weed and eating or whatever the fuck he said he was doing. And then he's like, what about girls? He's like, I don't have time for pussy. He's like, work and money. That's it. That's all he said he has. And look how many girls that guy surrounds himself with. And everyone's like, yeah, but blah, blah, blah. He's like this, blah, blah, blah. That guy fucks whoever he wants. And he's like 5'4". You recommend any books on personal growth? They're all on my website at masculineenergy.net. Yeah, but personal growth. So there's tons of them, but like I love anything by Grant Cardone, like the 10X rule. That's about like growing your business and how to get to the next level. Being obsessed or be average. There's tons of them. Like Atomic Habits. Let me go through my Audible and tell you right now because there's fucking tons of them. Radical Honesty. The Unchained Man, Alpha 2.0. I forgot that I have like fiction books in here. I was listening to it. How to Win Friends and Influence People. That's a classic. Power of Habit. Never Split the Difference. High Performance Habits. Bachelor Pad Economics. People Buy You. Sex at Dawn. People Love You. The Real Secret to Building Some Shit. I don't remember what that one's actually about. What Women Want in a Man. What Women Want When They Test Men. The Side Hustle. Millionaire Fastlane. 88 Laws. Like there's so many books, right? Did you just say go vegan? No beef? Are you kidding? Music is going okay, but still trying to figure out some shit. This is why I still follow you and Corey Wayne. It's not about chicks for me anymore. It's about much more about my purpose. Good for you, Isaac. That's all I ever wanted for you. Just like if you had beef with someone. Oh, I got you. I see what you did there, Justin. And you guys didn't talk, I would be the person who stops the beef by clearing it up on good terms. No, it's not how it works with girls. Your logical brain is trying to figure out how it works with in this situation, but that's not how it works. Coble says, you're too soft, man. You got to be an a-hole to your girl. Throw her on a roller coaster of emotions. Once you do that, you'll get bored of girls. Then you'll focus on your. So that's the thing. Girls don't want a set exact same day every day with you. They want it to be an up and down. They want it to be that's why they want to be away from you sometimes. You have to give a woman what she needs, not what she wants. Like I go to the office and sometimes my girlfriend's like, please don't go. Don't go. And I have to go. She doesn't cry about it, at least as far as I don't know, but I know that she wants me to stay. And very, very, very rarely do I give in and be like, yeah, I'll come home. Right. But she knows it's because I want to come home. It's not for her. It's for me. That's the difference. Razzle Fazzle. I think I do. Yeah. I remember you. I blame movies and songs nowadays for the overpopulation of pussies nowadays. I would have to agree, but you have to always like take a little bit of blame on yourself as well. Like your parents don't know better and they're only trying to do what's best for you. So yes, I would 100% agree with that. I grew up with like the 90s masculinity, like with Schwarzenegger and Stallone and Van Damme movies and stuff like that. My dad made me like put that shit in my head. Be a man, be strong. And I was still a pussy like from after my very first breakup, when I first got my heart broken, till I was like 23. I was the biggest vagina ever. And then I realized that it was wrong and bam. Oh yeah, The Rational Man was really, really good too. It's right here, boys and girls. There's so many of these books. Like, there's so many of them around. It's hard to remember all the good ones, but there's definitely staples. Friends from the 1990s was a very weak show. Yeah. I actually just watched all of that. My girlfriend and I went through all of that last year when it first came back on Netflix. And holy shit balls. There were so many moments when I'm like, that's wrong. That's wrong. That's wrong. Like, but it was funny. It was one of the funnier shows I've watched throughout the past. But yeah, when it comes to strength and masculinity, is not. Honestly, what was that show? Love and Marriage, I think, with was it Al Bundy? I think I can't remember his name. That was like where after that it was a fucking downhill slide. Married with Kids, I think it was called. I think that's what the show was called. The beta male Ross acting like a girl yet getting girls. Ross is the Married with Children. Thank you. Ross was the weakest dude on that show. Everyone hates Ross. My girlfriend was like, yeah, that whole show could have gone out without Ross. And the ending of that show, I wanted to punch a baby. But anyway. Yeah, it was a bad show. What happens when you put a girl on the same roller coaster for 6 months? She gets bored. 6 months is an average relationship. Put her on different ones every day. Keep her surprised, curious. Exactly. It's a good one. I don't know how you don't get pressed some of these questions and situations, even though I know they're upset, having a little bit of self-respect. People asking how to get cheating exes back. Like, I know. It's easy. Honestly, it's kind of just like a knee-jerk reaction. I just say the same thing. There's something worse than weak. Ross would be it. I feel like people call him weak. They almost compliment that beta. Yeah, and you know what's the worst part? Some girls are like, "Oh my god, but Ross, I love Ross and how into like a relationship Ross is." I remember hearing about that shit when I was like younger, and I was like, "Yeah, okay." Like, no girl wants to be with a weak beta cuck. No girl. Should I text her and tell her, nope, I want to work on things? No. See, you are wrapped up in the illusion of action, like Corey Wayne says. Okay. You think that you doing something is going to like make her change her mind. Coble General says, do you believe some people are meant to follow and others are meant to lead? There's actually a book that I read called .com Secrets and Expert Secrets by Russell Brunson. In that book, he says people are silently wishing to be led. Okay. There are people out there who are natural leaders who put themselves out there. Okay. Who put the nuts on the chopping block and don't really care about getting judged. That there's natural people, and then you can develop people into that, but they resist it extremely. Right. And going through breakups is absolutely necessary for you to change into that leader. So to answer your question, yeah, most people are sheep, right? That's why that's why 95% of people on YouTube are consumers of content and 5% of people are creators, right? Because it's hard. It's hard to get ridicule. It's hard to put yourself out there, right? But it's necessary. Who are you going to remember? Some fucking beta sheep cuck or some fucking guy who puts himself out there? Actors, right? Directors. Quentin Tarantino fucking makes whatever fucking movie he wants to make. Doesn't give a shit what people think about him. He might put beta shit in some of his movies, maybe, but it's because he knows that's what people are fucking programmed for. He's much smarter than you think, right? I just watched Kill Bill last night. Fucking, I have to watch volume 2, but volume 1, excellent. Fuck. Ugh. I love Tarantino movies. I still haven't seen Once Upon a Time in Hollywood yet. I gotta watch that. But it's true, like, to get views and to get clicks and all that, you need to put certain things in your video. It's just the way that it is. If she contacts you, yeah, it's an opportunity to make a date. Yeah. But stop reaching out to this woman. What comes to mind when it comes to her asking me, do you want to get coffee? It's been 6 months of both of us doing personal growth. And okay. So when she says, do you want to get coffee? She just wants to meet up with you in a public place. Like, she just wants to catch up with you, man. That's like saying, like, you want to catch up. Do it. If you want her back, or if you want to see her, then do it. But honestly, during this 6-month period of growth, you always have to remember you weren't there for every moment of her 6-month growth period, no matter how much you trust her. 6 months ending it with her ex. What if you don't want to lose them, or how to go against what? I don't even know what sentence that is. If you treat a girl right, she wouldn't want you. You have to play around and make her want you. I don't know what you're saying. So my guess of what you're trying to say is, if you treat a girl right, she'll want to hang around you. Is that what you're trying to say? See, my idea of treating a girl right and your idea of treating a girl right is completely different. It's automatic that you don't cheat and you don't beat her, right? That's automatic. Everyone knows that. You just have to be fucking worried about other shit other than her. We had this political party survey where it ranged you from 4 different parties in politics. I hit mid-range for all 4. After that day, girls in my history class kind of acted weird towards me. The fuck? Just stand up and be like, who wants some of this dick? Say that. It's not about playing games, of being a man. Women are addicted to masculinity. Exactly. 100%. He doesn't know what masculinity means, truthfully. Am I saying I just want to be myself and not play this dumb? No, what you're... Okay, you don't know what it means to be masculine. That's the problem. You don't know. You probably do in terms of you act like it's sometimes by accident, but you're so socially conditioned and wired to fuck this part up that you are confused. If a girls don't dump guys they're in love with, that's just a fact. This is why I tell you guys to read. Because on my website, pretty much every book that I need to add more books to it, but every book that is there will help you grow and become a lot more masculine. Every book that's there. So you need to start, and when you read, it updates your operating system. Like, think about it as a computer, right? Computers constantly update their operating systems all the time to get better. Well, do you do that? I don't mind the ups and downs. What the fuck are you talking about? My relationship barely has ups and downs. You're just deluding yourself. You're bullshitting yourself. Okay? Truthfully, really good relationships don't have many ups and downs. When a man is masculine as fuck and he's dating a woman who's very feminine, they barely have ups and downs because he doesn't go out with a girl who's full of drama and bullshit. She wants him to succeed because you know why? His success is her success. You saying you don't mind the ups and downs, it's a bunch of fucking bullshit. Get the fuck out of here with that shit. Go watch James Bond. Yeah, he fucking needs to. You mind ups and downs. Every guy does. Who the fuck wants to be in a relationship that has ups and downs? You sound like a girl. Girls say shit like that. You don't have enough going on. I would start off with Casino Royale. Go watch that. In every live chat, there's that one guy, unfortunately, but that's why we talk. Yeah, of course. Pointing it out is going to help him fucking realize that he's acting like a beta cuck. And he's every relationship that he gets into, he's either not ever going to find a woman who he really likes, right? Or he's going to be dumped. He's going to be that beta cuck. How do I ask a girl to be my girlfriend for the holidays? Razzle, my question to you is, why exactly do you want to make a girl your girlfriend in the first place? She should be bringing that shit up, not you. Do you meditate? I have to. I have to meditate because this shit just pisses me off. Yes, buddy. Yes, I do. Oddly enough, I do it in the shower. And like sometimes I do it on the futon, but I do it in the shower. The sound of the water and all that helps me. Whenever you are in an anxious state, simplest voice, what would Arnold or Sylvester Stallone do? Yeah, and anybody who you look up to, like, what would they do? And I didn't mind this breakup. It was hard, but helped clear my mind. Cool. Corey Wayne has a video or a few on this topic. He has a video on every topic. Luna, I don't understand what you're asking. Do you ever feel like you can't speak to people because they aren't alphas? Sometimes. Yeah. Like, that's why there are, I won't lie, there are days, guys, where I get to the point where like answering these questions, it gets to me. Like there are days because I could just make channels that you know make money and over and over and over again. and another I did it to myself actually. So because I have a Telegram group and people message me and they're able to ask me questions after coaching sessions. So anybody who books a call can stay there and message me. And I had to cut some of them off because they were literally so beta and so weak. They were like asking me every day, when is my girlfriend coming back? And I was like, just follow this process. When's my girlfriend coming back? Follow this process. And they were like, you tell me to do the same thing over and over. I'm like, because you are the one that is the one who's insane. You are the one who's insane right now. You're doing the same thing, expecting a different result. What is that the definition of? So I started other YouTube channels, and I'm doing other things. And, sometimes I'm like, do I really want to talk about this? Or do I want to talk more about health on this channel? Do I want to talk more about this or that? And that's kind of like what's going through my mind right now about this channel. And I'm going to grow it in many different directions. So, yeah. But yeah, it happens to me for sure. So there are times when it doesn't bother me, and I, when is my girlfriend coming back? She is banged by a 5-star alpha. Exactly. What is true masculinity? Are you Jordan Peterson? Like, I don't hate or wish anything bad for her except to take back what happened. I want to try to move on. Okay. You just keep saying the same thing in rewashed ways. I'm cool with the breakup. I don't hate or wish her. Like I think you're lying to yourself. Truthfully, that's what I'm getting from you. But who knows? I don't know you personally. That's a good point, Gabe. So like this whole like, you know, it's all full of video ideas, and so is this book over here. And that's the thing. If I wish more people would understand, because in a way, like I wish there were more content creators out there so they would understand that, you know, helping people for free and then helping people with that pay you is a different thing. And doing this on a daily basis is insanely hard. If you want the best workout, I would recommend Athlete X channel on YouTube. He's the GOAT. I just follow Snake Diet. I feel like every man on earth has to go through a heartbreak. I agree. 100%. 100%. I guarantee you that when your name gets out there and you succeed like hell, they will come back. Yeah, no shit. If you won $1 million tomorrow or $10 million tomorrow, how fast would your girlfriend be calling you? Do alphas have some beta tendencies like providing financially? No. So, okay. To answer your question, and sometimes in some ways, in very, very different ways, I would say it can happen. For example, transitioning from a beta to an alpha male, right? Like sometimes you're not going to have all of the areas in your life handled, right? But you're working towards it, and women will see that, and good women will be like, okay, I see that he's growing his finances, he's growing himself, our relationship is growing. They're constantly seeing this shit, right? So if you're dating a woman out there who is 100%, if you're dating a woman who is 100% supportive of what you do, then that's what you want, right? No matter what. So even if you are at a time when you're failing in your finances and your health, or something is fucked up, you know, you don't see it happen or last very long. That's my analysis of that question. So yeah, like for example, I switched over to being a business person, and I stopped working for a living, right? I don't work anymore. I just do my YouTube channels and stuff. When I did that, I wasn't making a whole lot of money for a while. So that is a tendency, that a beta tendency, I guess, that, but she knew that I was working on it, and I was going, she knew the potential. That's what I mean when I say girls will date you for your potential, right? Can you explain a Sigma male? Let's see if anybody answered that here, because I thought I saw something else. Is a Sigma male more up on the chart than an alpha? I wouldn't look too much into that kind of name, that nomenclature. Okay. Like, yes, there's alpha male, beta male, Sigma male, and all this other bullshit. But really all that matters is handling your shit every single day, right? Does it really matter, you know, where you define yourself? Or take your audit of your life. Is your finances in the toilet? Fix that. Is your health in the shitter? Fix that. Do your clothes fucking suck? Does your style suck? Fix that. Basically, is your sexual market value down here or up here? That's all you guys got to focus on. Don't worry about being a Sigma male or an alpha male. There are other like ways of looking at it. How, I mean, in terms of actual vibrations that you're giving off, there's a deep aspect to all that. But truthfully, all that I think when you handle all of your pillars, like your 3 pillars, health, wealth, personal development, you handle all these pillars, and you're going to be in an abundance mindset, and you won't be thinking like a beta cuck bitch anymore. What about providing financially for a child as an alpha? I mean, yeah, I mean, like, it depends on the situation. If you have the means to do it, you should do it if it's your child, right? You don't just stop providing for it. Rome wasn't built in a day. Exactly. You hit it. I've spent the entire summer transitioning from beta to alpha. My ex sees it and is very happy about it, but is scared that if she gets back to me, that I'll regress. Yeah, I mean that exact yeah. What does Coach Craig Kenneth say at the beginning? Every breakup is different, right? Every breakup and every situation is different. So that's why I'm here doing this. My ex broke up in June. I begged and pleaded till August. No observed. Okay. What do you do to get her back? You begged and pleaded. You dug yourself a pretty deep hole. You don't want her back. I truly respect you because you're only a coach that does YouTube live all the time. Good connection without knowing you. Luis, thank you for the love. If you like watching lives, I would also go follow Coach Mac McCarthy. Him and I are very similar in terms of ideology. He does lives all the time too. Damn, I begged for like 2 days. 2 days. Okay, look, all begging does is it reinforces her thoughts she already has for you. So if you're a bitch, if you beg, it's like she's going, "Yep, thank God," right? But if you stop and start acting masculine, sometimes all that goes away. As long as you don't beg for like months and months and months, it just reinforces that you're a weak bitch. It makes her attraction go even lower. Minecraft before hose. Did you really just say that? And wow. Minecraft before hose. You play Minecraft all day? Is that all you do? You think that's masculine? I am hard on you, aren't I? Thanks for the love, Luis, for real. Do you get a freebie if you did it when you initially found out? No, it never does any good. Right? How would you go about showing/sharing your personal growth to someone who hasn't, who you haven't talked to in 6 months without being cocky, or would you recommend not to share? People don't do that kind of stuff, right? So I know what you're saying. I know why you're asking, but you're asking to manipulate. That's called manipulation. Because, okay, the reason why you're asking has a different intention behind it, or wanting to share. Sorry, that's what I meant to say. But people who actually ask you about your personal growth and development don't really ask you. They're not like, oh my God, like if you're ripped as fuck, then they'll ask you how you got ripped as fuck. But they don't ask you, like, what did you do to go from point A to point B? Like, people don't really do that kind of stuff. They do in some cases, but your friends aren't really going to do that very much because they'll see the growth. People don't do that kind of stuff. The way people really act is like, if you spent a lot of time away, right? If you spent a lot of time away from somebody and then they're like, you know what, I'd like to meet up with you to see if you have changed, then they'll just see if they want to meet up with you. It doesn't really work like that. Yeah, tough love is the only way to get it to work. If love got the job done, I wouldn't have this YouTube channel. How would you explain if a woman is used to you being beta, then being a negative about you coming across as being an alpha? What? I want you to send me a voice message on Instagram about that. Actions speak louder than words in steroids. It's kind of like a reaction. Okay, so let me get this right. You're asking if a woman is being used to you being beta, then being negative about you coming across as becoming alpha. That happens when you act beta for so long and then you do something. I hope I'm understanding this right. Then you do something that's an alpha tendency, like something that like an alpha male would do. It throws her for a loop because she's like, wait, you're fucking weak. Why are you acting strong? It's weird to them because it's got to be a consistent thing. I think that's what you're trying to ask. I don't know. Why is it that even though I work on myself, started a small business, and I have tendencies of thinking of my ex? Because you still haven't forgiven yourself for the things that you fucked up on as a man. You haven't taken the time to be like, you know what? I'm going to let go of the bullshit that I did in a relationship that caused her to leave. You haven't let that go yet. You want to show her that you're a better man. You can't let go. It's your ego. Keep up your work. Don't change. She's yelling at this question to get it through the head. Yeah, exactly. After 4-year relationship, she broke up with me. I said, cool, and went no contact. After 3 weeks, I had to return her things. She gave me the let's just be friends speech. She said, I can't do it. She wanted a last hug. I don't know why, but she was pretty upset after that. And that was the end. That sucks, obviously, because it's 4 fucking years, man. But you did the right thing by not accepting friendship, but who knows how long you were acting. You have to accept that you had a hand in the breakup by getting her attraction to fall. Okay? Because again, chicks don't fucking dump guys they're in love with. They just don't. I've been with my girlfriend for 5 fucking years. It's only gotten better, if anything. I feel like I'm in the fucking Matrix. Like all my shirts, all my shit that I'm wearing today is black. I went 3 months. Oh, can we see a picture of your girlfriend? No, I don't. She's a streamer, so I don't show it. But in my last stream, if you go look through the comments, she was there. She was commenting. But no, I don't just do that, you know. It's called respecting privacy. Red pill, of course. So my girlfriend and I watched all 3 of the movies. No, or did we watch? We just watched the first one again. We didn't. I went back and watched Reloaded and Revolutions by myself. And she's like, if you had to choose between being red pilled or blue pilled, right? In that reality, I was like red pill all the way. And yes, because it would suck. It would really fucking suck watching that movie and being okay. You got to hide from Sentinels. You got to hide from this. You got to do this. You got to do that. You got to do all this shit to stay alive. But what it reminds me of is what we used to live like thousands and thousands of years ago. We got here, right? So here we are. I feel like I take time and forgiving myself, but what are some of those things I can do to overcome that step? That's on you to figure out, Mario. I can't tell you the answer to that question because I don't hang around you. I've never done a coaching session with you. Talking to you, I could probably figure it out, but here on this chat, I don't think I can tell you. I'm doing good, Jose. How are you, man? It was my birthday yesterday. It's been 2 months without talking to her. She didn't say anything. What should I do? Do nothing. Do nothing at all. Like, what do you think you should do? Like, chick doesn't give a flying friggity fuck about your birthday. Okay? Doesn't give a shit about your birthday. You should go get your dick sucked is what you should do. That's what you should do. Go start talking to other girls, man. Okay? All jokes aside, that part's really not a joke, but all jokes aside, go start talking to other girls. You'll start seeing the reason why that's such a thrown around thing is because you need to feel attractive again. You need to get your confidence back. You really should put work into yourself. Okay? You really should put work into yourself and start focusing on you. Do the work, right? But you also need to feel confident again. Go out there and lick your wounds, read some new books, and relax, meditate, right? And then go talk to some new fucking women. You're only caught up on a one woman, dude. I wouldn't even, you know what? Fuck all that. Just literally read every single fucking dating book, breakup book, masculinity book that you can and understand why you got to where you are. I heard some guy in another stream call an ex-girlfriend on his birthday because she didn't call him. So he broke no contact to do that. Is the weakest fucking thing. Oh my God. Talk about setting yourself back. Imagine making it 60 days or like 90 days and calling your ex-girlfriend and she goes, "Why the fuck are you calling me? I haven't heard from you in this long." How would that make you feel? Calling somebody who doesn't even want to talk to you. You guys are worth more than that. I've been streaming for an hour and this shit, fuck, this flies by. This flies by like crazy. Chicks only care about their emotions. They don't even actively like think about it that way either. They just like it's a subconscious thing. It's like if they feel a certain way, they'll follow it. Right? They'll follow it like crazy. And all they'll do is focus on their feelings. They don't care about you and the way that you like my girlfriend. Okay, let's use her for example. She cares about me. But if I wasn't on my path to growth, if I wasn't trying to become a better version of myself, she doesn't give a fuck about my struggles. All she wants is for me to be better. That's all women want for you guys. So who's the real problem? Everybody gets mad at women for the way that they are. Don't try to change what they are. Be stronger than them. That's all they want from you. That's it. It's really not that fucking hard. It sucks that women are like that, but what do you want? You know what I mean? Like all you got to do is just be you and fucking focus on your purpose. And you'll find a chick will come right up into your life and she'll be like, "Hey," and you'll be like, "Where the fuck have you been my entire life?" That's what happens. Guys just don't want to do the fucking work. Guys don't want to put themselves out there and be strong and be better versions of themselves because it's hard work. It's hard fucking work. It is. What's up with one-itis? Why is that a thing that guys must go through? Because you've been fooled by society. Okay, society is telling you every single day that there's the one. There's the one girl out there for you. And there's no other person that will treat you better than that one will. They're made specifically for you. It's bullshit. Yeah, radio silence is just like, okay, honestly, I don't know where the fuck that term came from because no contact should mean that. But you literally just disappear off the face of the planet, dude. Don't talk to your friends. Don't talk to anybody. No social media, nothing. Just zero. Just no contact. Don't contact her. Nothing. Walk away. Don't show anything. It's like you died. You weren't born with that person. Why do we have to attach? Society, man. See, that's why it's so hard to do this. right? Because for me to tell you to do something, if someone were to come in here and say something and then one person agrees, it's like that fucking video where that guy dances and he's dancing all crazy by himself and then one person joins and then another person joins, then everybody's joining. It's that like mob mentality kind of shit, right? So it's a lot easier for you to follow other people because you won't be ridiculed. But if somebody were to try to convince me to do something I don't want to do, I tell them to go fuck off. People try to do it all the time, right? Try to convince you guys to do shit that you don't ever want to do. And what do women always try to get you to do? They always try to tell you to ask you to go places you don't even want to go. Do you want to come to this art gallery with me? Fuck no. Who wants to go to an art gallery? Like for real. Unless you're a serious like art enthusiast and you love like all the artists that painted shit fucking hundreds and hundreds of years ago, why the fuck would you want to go to an art gallery? I don't know one man who likes art that much. But then again, I like cars a lot. Some people could probably say the same thing about going to a car show. You know what I mean? So if a girl's like, oh my God, I want to go see this concert with this girl. It's like girls always try to bring you places. Fuck. Girls always try to bring you places that you're like, they know you'll hate. She's like, but do it for me. It's like, no, I don't want to go. I really don't want to go. And they get mad at you for not wanting to go. How many times do you meditate? Not enough. Not enough. Is it just me or is there random moments where the mic goes ear rape for a split second? Oh, I'm sorry. It might just be me freaking out. Are you wearing headphones? It's about lack of experience. It is. That's why I hate coaching guys that are less than like 24 years old because they have such little experience. I'll do it, but I dread it because it's like they haven't. It's almost like I'd rather help guys going through their second or third breakup because they've been through the first one, so they understand what it takes, right? My art gallery is a strip club. I'm not a fan of strip clubs, to be quite honest with you. I know. Masculine Energy said it. You heard it from him first. Not a fan. I'd rather do something else. I'd rather grow my business. I'd rather do anything else than go there. It's just not my cup of tea, man. Some gross ass bitches fucking rubbing themselves all over you. Ugh. I'd rather do anything else. I'd rather go talk to a girl that's anywhere else. What if the problems with my ex when we were dating were because I was about my purpose? Okay, so sometimes you also have a girl. Yeah, but I've never been into that kind of stuff. Never really cared for strip clubs. So to me, it's okay. You know, Instagram thoughts, like whores, Instagram whores, right? For me, it's a real life version of that. They want your money. That's all they fucking care about is getting your money from you because they got nice tits. I don't see women like that. You know what I mean? I'm like, you're a whore. That's literally what I see. Sorry. But sorry, not sorry. So Izzy, the illest. If you're on your purpose too much, like if you don't make enough time or make your girlfriend feel special enough, you'll get dumped as well. F society, learn the hard way. Yup. How many times do you meditate? I already answered that question. I'd rather die on my feet than live on my knees. Good fucking post. World War II allies would go silent so the enemy had no idea where they were. Then they'd attack. Smart. Car shows are the bomb. I enjoy the odd art gallery here and there, not regular. Their cars are better. Exactly. What would you rather do? You know what I mean? Quick question. Did no contact for 2 months. Ex hit me up asking for glasses after 2 months. Didn't respond to her. Throw them out. However, I went to leave stuff, but she was there, so we talked. Did I fuck it up? I don't know. I don't know the situation. I don't know what you said or what she said. Strip clubs are all those low vibrations. Thank you. Exactly. That's exactly how I see it. It's like it's a waste of my mental energy. All you hear is that fucking music, and you see some nasty ass fucking chicks waving their tits at you. Can you pay $100, please? Like, fuck you. Somebody asked me something that I wanted to answer, but I don't remember. It was like what kind of car I drive or something like that. Where is it? Where are you? I don't know where it is. Anyway, if somebody had asked that, I drive an Infinity. Hi, how are you? She is not talking to me because I asked for physical. But she's not blocked me in WhatsApp. So you care. Okay. She's not talking to me because I've asked her for physical. Okay. She SD. She said she would not talk to me anymore. It's been 6 months. It's been 6 months. 6 months. Fuck. Move forward. You're what the definition of stagnant right now. Insta thoughts, insta tricks. I'd rather go for a beer with the exact. See, and the thing about going with a beer for a beer with your boys, you could easily fucking see a girl and you're like, that girl's pretty. I'm gonna go talk to her. That girl who posed with her ass out in the Auschwitz train tracks for that clout is a different kind of low. Did you see that? I put that on my Instagram, Gabe. Did you see that on my Instagram? Because it was going around. Q50 or G30, G37. My next car's if that car, it should last long enough. It's a good car. If I plan it right and I do everything correctly, my next car will be a GTR for sure. I'm guessing it's red. No, it's black. It's a black car. It's the perfect mix between like luxury and power. Like it's got pretty much everyone on the road, like it's completely stock, and everyone on the road that thinks they're cute and they're little like, you know, like this Hyundai Veloster was next to me and he looked at me and I was like, okay, sure, let's do it. He made him my bitch. Let's just say that. Oh, another guy had a Mustang. Now it was dark, so I didn't see the 5.0 on the side. So, and it didn't sound like a V8. It sounded like the 6, and he tried. I fucking jammed his ass too. So, Lebanon Ford is selling 19 Mustang GTs with supercharged. Ooh. Oh my God, that would be so sick. That bumps that HP 800 for 40K. Slap that with a 10-speed tranny. Oh my God. That would be unreal. That's new. They just brought that because that was supposed to be the answer to the Dodge Hellcat, right? Just get a Hellcat. Yeah, like fuck. Dodge Chargers are beasts. Yeah. Hellcats go for 60. No, what I was gonna do is I was gonna get a GTR is mad expensive. No, it's not. It is for broke people, but no. So what I was gonna do is you can literally upgrade the GTR's like engine stuff for it doesn't cost that much. I heard the Camaros aren't making. I don't know. I heard that too. You know what? I really don't know. Tuner or muscle. You know what? I'm literally. I know I sound like a big bitch right now, but I'm literally I love tuner cars. I love GTRs. I love Toyota Supra, and I love that scene, right? But I love muscle cars too, man. I can't. If I were to have a Hellcat and a GTR in front of me, I don't know which one I would choose. I'd probably choose a GTR because I've been a GTR fan for longer. That's tickled my balls for a lot longer than Challengers have. Challengers just came back not long ago, right? Like, but I've been GTRs got introduced to me when I was playing Gran Turismo, and I just loved them from there. So, but yeah, fuck. I think the GTR is where I'd go. Now, to do engine upgrades, I wouldn't cosmetically change the GTR in any way because I hate that shit. I don't like the way that shit looks personally. But I would change the engine. I wouldn't change the engine itself. I'd upgrade it because you can upgrade the turbos. I think you can get about. I think if I'm not mistaken, excuse me, you can get an about 700 or so horsepower before you have to change the transmission. I think, but I'm not 100% sure. My ex has been dating another guy for 2 months, but still has my pictures on Instagram and Facebook. So that doesn't mean anything. No disrespect intended, but that doesn't mean anything. That's weird. Yeah. She's fucking weird. Maybe she hasn't been on social media. Don't mind read. Yeah. She's just she's not attracted to you, doesn't fucking like you anymore. Don't worry about it, man. Honestly, chill, Marino. Focus on your 3 pillars. What are your 3 fucking pillars? Health, wealth, personal development. That's fucking it. So guys, do me a favor and follow me on Twitter. So I blog more now, and I want to just give you bite-sized pieces of my blogs on my Twitter. My Twitter is this. My ex would like me back, but she can't say that she committed too much. Wait, whoa. My ex would like me back, but she can't say that because she committed too much with her rebound. So it's hard so she prefers to stay with him. Does that sound like the truth to you? Does that sound like somebody who really likes you, what they would say? She's bullshitting you, bro. Stop talking to her. Make her beg for you back. You cut off all contact. All contact. If she comes back on all 4s, take her back. Sure, whatever. Right? But she's only going to go out with who the more masculine one is. She thought it was him. Turned out he's a pussy fart too. Now she's coming back to you. Just simple facts. Are your other channels car channels? I will not disclose my other channels yet. I will in the future. I'm finding in my own personal situation, some women need space depending on what your relationship was like and the reason behind the breakup. Honestly, Ryan, if a girl tells you that she needs space or wants space, you're not on your purpose enough. There should always be enough space because of your fucking mission. Okay? Commit to taking down that little voice in your head that's dragging you down. Completely own yourself and your own life and never stop fighting to improve yourself. Exactly. Make her beg for you and suck you up, then leave her. She'll come back after every cat call. Just literally don't look for relationships right off the bat because a girl will sense that. When I started seeing my girlfriend, that's when I was really I started transitioning over to being really alpha and masculine and trying to put that into my life and practicing it. She knew that I really liked her, but I asked her out too early. It turned out to be okay, but I should have waited longer. Right? And everyone makes mistakes, guys. It's okay. That's why I tell you here now, after having a successful 5-year relationship, what it fucking takes to have one. Elliot Hulse is a really good person to follow too. Like, he's married, but he knows and she knows what it fucking takes. He had a post on Instagram not long ago. It's training, right? You're constantly training, you're constantly getting better and growing as a family. And women, a lot of women are trying to fight guys in their masculinity instead of just being feminine. But it's because they don't have masculine guys coming up to them saying, shut the fuck up and let me be masculine. Remember, guys, she's not yours. It's just your turn. I mean, that's a lot of that. There's a lot of that rhetoric going around, like a lot of red pill bullshit. Like, if you're strong enough, masculine enough, she'll stay with you. Like, a lot of people throw that shit out there, but I mean, are these guys really going out there and fucking girls all the time and you know, looking for happiness, or are they just trying to make money off of you? You know what I mean? Like, be careful what you hear. Because if I fuck up, sure, like my girlfriend will leave and go be with some other guy. I know that. But that's what happens when people date and it doesn't work out because one person's a fucking weak bitch, right? It's easy to get caught up in all that. Just be careful and use your own brain. If you like, what do you really like? Do you like having a partner? Now you know what it takes, right? So go be with one. Do you think the term of your relationship will influence an ex's decision to reconnect after a breakup? It was 6.5 years. The term of the what does that mean? Like how long it was? Fuck no. No. No, I know, Jenna. I know what you mean. It's just I want to help guys stay away from that extra shit, you know, like becoming angry at women instead of adapting, right? Yeah, but no time. Ryan, I've made videos about this. Time does not matter. Time does not matter to a woman. If you'll act weak for like 6 weeks, bam, she's gone. It almost takes the same amount of time for her to fall out of love with you than it is to fall in love with you. It's just a game of keeping her in love with you. That's all it is. Crazy how many people are here will meet someone else and forget about this moment. I know. It's wild. You're right, but I was going, yeah, it's okay. Can a female get tired if a guy compliments her all the time? Yeah. You don't need to compliment her. You shouldn't do it. Get her to compliment you. Okay? Like compliment your girlfriend when she fucking deserves it or when she really looks good. Okay? Like you shouldn't be doing it all the fucking time. And that comes with the purpose thing. Right? If you're on your purpose all the time, you're going to spend enough time away from her that she knows. Like for example, I'm at the office for a couple days a week and she doesn't see me. So I haven't called her beautiful for a while. That comes automatically when you're on your purpose, right? You just got to be careful. So, yeah, I'm in no contact, of course. Okay, sorry, Will. Morning, I got a question. When an ex texts you happy birthday in July, do you wish her the same? No, it's a waste of your time. Don't even bother. That's a little bit better. No, don't wish her happy birthday. Does she deserve it? Can you give us an estimate of how much you make off of YouTube? If you message me on Instagram, I'll tell you. And go follow me on Twitter. I will tell you. It's. Did I change it? I don't think I changed it. It's masculine_energy. So at masculine_energy. But yeah, I'll tell you. What does it mean when she doesn't say happy birthday? Like the girl I knew wouldn't do that even if we broke up. Are you telling me that? Okay, so I'm trying to understand your question. Are you saying that same girl, does it mean she moved on or forgot about me? She doesn't care. Yeah, she's moved on, dude. When somebody doesn't tell you happy birthday, it's because they don't they don't care. She's out there drinking and doing her own thing or whatever she's doing. You should do the same, dude. How many followers do you have? On Instagram? 1,500, I think. Hold on. Maybe not. I don't want to lie. Yeah, 1570. 1571. I turned her off so many times that she eventually lined up another guy and was complimenting her and felt for him. Will this last? Well, depends on how bad you turned her off, dude. Who knows? I can't read your mind. I can't read her mind. Right? So it doesn't matter if your relationship was 3 years. So I was really hoping no contact with no. It can completely vary based off of like how weak you are and how strong he is. If he's a strong centered alpha male, you're fucked. Right? And if the relationship goes on long enough, she's going to just forget about you and be like, it's been so long since I talked to him, like fuck it. And cuz girls get so much attention. Right? They get so much attention from men that they don't need to come back to you. So, yeah. And that's the kind, like, you want to be so attractive as a man. Yes, we can talk after. You can be so you can be like, you want to be so attractive as a man that you have options. Because girls constantly have, that's something they live with. They have options, guys. Options. That's what they have. We don't always have that. Only alpha males have that because they are living their best life all the time. That's what you need. Options. Woo. Party time, guys. So accept the breakup, fellas. Accept the fact that they may never return as your partner again. Exactly. Unless you don't brush your teeth. Yeah. Gross. Gross, man. Man, I fucking dated a girl who smoked cigarettes, and I swear to God, like I literally dated her for like 2 fucking weeks. It was disgusting. I realized how much that matters. Right? How much that matters to me. Oh my God. All right, homies, I'm going to get off. I'm going to make some videos for this channel and my others. So, there's a Real Talk episode coming out where I'm going to go into you guys because that needs to happen. That episode is going to be called But She's Hot. Because I'm tired of hearing guys saying, she broke up with me. I'm like, why do you want her back? She did all this shit. Because she's hot. Oh my God, I'm about to rip somebody's head off. So check that out, fellas. That's for the people who are my subscribers, of course, because that's not a video people are searching for. So that's for you guys. And I'm going to be pissed off as fuck in that video. I recorded it once already, but it didn't come out right. so I didn't release it, but that'll be coming out tomorrow. To answer your question, Mario, it'll be a rant. I feel like no contact is working, but some parts of it, blah blah blah. Think about her. It's not for her. It's for you. Will, I can do that. Yeah. Breadcrumbing, real interest, fake reach out. Yeah. Fake interest, politeness. I'll see if I can come up with something for that. Yeah. Nobody has a good one with examples. Love you, Kai No Homo. Thanks, bro. Will, to really, even just to answer it now, if indirect and direct contact, look, if a woman's really interested in you, you'll know. It's like that. It's that shit that you just know. You feel it, right? And if you have to question it, you're already not seeing it, right? How do I get her to make me her boyfriend? You want to know how that sounds? How do I force her to like me? How do I force her to like me enough to make her, mine? And I'll let that sink in with your own brain. All right, boys and girls, mostly boys. I'll catch you on the flip side. Follow me on Instagram and Twitter. Okay. M Energy 27 is my Twitter. Masculine_energy is my Instagram. Follow me there, and I'll be posting a lot more digestible content there, quicker things, and my blog as well. I love these real talk videos. Non-breakup ones are really motivating. Good. I'm glad somebody likes them because it's real shit. It's real talk, right? All right, guys. See you guys later. Oh, drop a like, by the way. Drop a like before you leave. Drop it, please. Make YouTube love me. Make YouTube love me. It tells the algorithm that you guys actually like me. Okay? That would be wonderful. And I'll catch you guys on the flip side. And I'll see you guys for my next live sometime soon. Peace.